everyone, welcome back to Bookish Nook. Today I'm doing my December book haul, which includes all the books I got for Christmas and Boxing Day. So I'm going to begin with the books that I got earlier this month, not around Christmas, and then sort of work my way down. So the first book that I got this month was Ice Dragon by George R. R. Martin, illustrated by Luis Arroyo, I think it is. This is a children's story accompanying the Song of Ice and Fire. It's beautifully illustrated. I think I ended up giving it just a 3 stars. That's what the dust jacket looks like, and all the illustrations inside are of a similar fashion, obviously. It was a quick little read, nothing special. I was expecting something on the level of The Hobbit, which this obviously isn't because it's very tiny, but I still enjoyed it. I also got Burn for Burn by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian in hardcover. I already owned it in softcover, but I wanted to match my second one in hardcover, so I got it. Recently, I went to Ottawa to visit some family, and I hit up, I think, 3 value villages around the area and got a bunch of books at each of them for great prices, so I'll just dive into those. The first one that I got is The Carnivorous Carnival by Lemony Snicket. This is the 9th book in the Series of Unfortunate Events series. I am collecting these in hardcover. I think I only have 2 more to complete my hardcover collection. I also got Moral Disorder by Margaret Atwood, which is a collection of short stories about people. I think they all kind of connect. I've been really wanting to read this, so I found it for like $2. I also got The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. I've already read this. I think I ended up giving it a 2 or 3 stars. I talked about it in my previous video, the most disappointing books of 2014. So if you are looking for some of my thoughts on that, check out that video. I also got The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman because I've been wanting to read some Neil Gaiman, which I did, and I wasn't too impressed with that one, so I'm hoping that I enjoyed this one better. And the last book that I got at the Value Villages in Ottawa was Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes, and I almost freaked out when I found this. It's in near perfect condition, hardcover, and this was like $4.99, so I'm super excited to read this because I know this has been getting a lot of hype here on BookTube. The only book that I got for Christmas was An Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth by Chris Hadfield. I got this for Christmas and it's really exciting. I wasn't really planning on reading it, but now that I have it, I am super excited to read it. I've heard nothing but good things. And then on Boxing Day, I did some shopping because there was a lot of great sales. At my local comic book store, I got Wonder Woman Volume 2 and 4. They didn't have Volume 3, so I'll have to order that. But I got these 2 at great prices. Considering these go for $20 a piece, I couldn't pass these up at such a great price. And then Chapters was having a 30% off hardcover sale on Boxing Day, so I got a few more. The first one I got was The Revenge of Seven by Pittacus Lore, and this is the 5th book, I think it is, in the Lauren Legacy series. I recently picked the series back up, and it's so amazing. If you're looking for something full of adventure and fun, definitely pick this up. If you didn't like the first book, keep going because they just keep getting better and better. And the actual book without the hardcovers all have a different design on it, and they look fantastic. The next book that I got was The Iron Trial by Cassandra Clare and Holly Black. I've heard nothing but good things about this, and it's Cassandra Clare, so I'll read anything that she writes, so I'm super excited to read this. The next book that I got was The Young Elites by Marie Lu. I was sort of weary on picking this up because of all the hype, but Richard Reeds recently read it and loved it, so that's what kind of pushed me over to make me buy it, because I started reading the Legend trilogy and never finished it simply because I lost interest, so I'm hoping that this one keeps my interest. The last book that I got on Boxing Day from Chapters was These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. I've been dying to read this, and I finally picked it up. And the last thing I got is a package from Book Outlet. I only ordered one thing for their Boxing Day sale because I had wanted to get this book in Vicious by V.E. Schwab, but I waited too late, so whatever. It is what it is. So here we go. Okay, so the book that I got was Archetype by M.D. Waters. This is sort of like a psychological thriller. I think it essentially follows a woman who's lost her memories, and there are 2 people sort of telling her contradicting memories, and she has to figure out what happens. All I know, this is a duology, and it sounded really good, so I picked it up. So these are all the books that I got in December, and I'll have another sort of video coming up when I get my books that are back ordered. But yes, so let me know down below what you got for Christmas, or if you read any of these books. Thanks for watching. Bye.